Hi, Chris here, just talking about Chapter 11, Mastering Motivation. And I want to talk to you a little bit about the idea of motivating other people to actually build a wealth culture. And so in that chapter, we talk a lot about goals. And I want to remind you about a story that I really think is, it's a great kind of parable story. You know, in the book, I talk about the fact that if you were going to the bus stop and your bus was leaving at 11 and you got there at 30 seconds late and the bus started to roll off, probably most of us would run down the street, knock on the window, and it's like, hey, let me in the bus. On the other hand, if the bus is, you get to the bus stop and you're 5 minutes late and the bus is 2 miles down the road, it's not likely you're going to run after the bus. It's like the goal is, the idea of catching that bus is so out of range. And I think that life is like that, motivating ourselves and motivating other people. In my mind, they're kind of like that bus stop. It's like if I set goals in a way that sets the goal so far out there that it's nearly impossible for me to reach. It's like, yes, in 5 years, I want to be a billionaire. It's like, not very motivating. Like that bus, for most of us, is so far down the road. It is not going to wake you up every morning and take you by the hand and help you to motivate you towards wealth. On the other hand, if you're like, a year from now, I would like to increase my income. And of course, right now we're talking just about money, but this is about every area of life. I'd like to increase my income by 30% in the next 2 years. Okay, well that goal is like the bus is rolling and I can catch that bus. I am motivated because that goal is it's beyond my touch but not beyond my reach. And so much of life is about setting goals and creating urgency both for yourself, and once you learn to do it for yourself, you can do it for other people. I really want to inspire you today to just think about where you're at. It's like if you're in a really bad place, you're like, oh man, my life sucks, and I'm not making enough money to hardly survive. It's like, your probably next goal isn't like, I think I'll be a millionaire. Like the next goal may be, I'm going to increase my salary. Maybe I'm going to double my salary. I'm going to do a few things to help it. Or the other thing is, like, the second part of this kind of chapter is about how do I take that same thing I'm doing for me and motivate me, and how do I motivate people around me, especially if I'm leading any environment. And I would really like you just to go back into that chapter and study the art of goal setting, because I believe the difference between a fair leader and a fantastic leader is often the art of motivating people. And that's actually related to the art of goal setting and creating urgency in a culture that doesn't burn people out, but actually creates a culture where people are they're very good stewards of their time and of their resources. Well, God bless you. I hope you're enjoying the chapter. We're almost at the end of the book, and I hope this book has really changed your mind around the kingdom wealth culture. Talk to you later.